Welcome to the Rules Court, where ordinary employees like you can request new books and control the schedules of an entire department of rules developers. The litigants are now entering the courtroom. These are the requesters. Mongoose product manager Bob McGowan wants 5 new IOs, identical to 5 others already in the library, with one small exception. Will he let the Rules Court know of these differences? Catamount product manager Eric Suslin wants a respin of the entire Catamount library in 20 minutes. NDRs to be available in 3 weeks. These are the methodologists. Methodology team leader Steve Oakland wonders why Bob McGowan needs 5 IOs that are identical to others. Test team leader Jim Monzel showed up today because he heard there were sandwiches left over from the session preceding this one. These are the developers. Have successfully avoided committing to anything for the past 6 months. Thought the Phase 1 idea was a pretty slick means for work avoidance. What you are witnessing is real. As will become obvious, these are not actors. They are actual litigants with actual requests from the ASIC Rules Council. All parties have agreed to give up all hope of having their requests granted and present the requests here in our forum, the Rules Court. Hello, I'm Rug Llewellyn. Welcome to the Rules Court. There you have it. Who will win this showdown? Will the requesters get their request granted and sentence the developers to 3 months hard typing at their terminals? Or will the methodologists veto the request? Will the developers commit to anything this century? We'll find out in the case of There's a Fly in My Request.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Pickup.
Please be seated. I know you've been sworn. I've read your requests. Requesters, please proceed with your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to request 5 new IOs, which are exact duplicates of 5 we already have. I have the cross-reference list here. I've got data sheets. I've got timing diagrams. I got a list of CMVC level features, numbers. I got methodology team approval right here. And I got 2,000 signatures of customers that are demanding these IOs.
Bailiff? Ah, geez.
Thank you, Mr. McGowan. Do you have any comments, methodologists?
If these IOs are exact duplicates of the 5 you already have, why do you need new ones?
Well, Your Honor, there is one ever so slight difference. For one thing, they're not really IOs. For another, one of them is a Power PC core, another one is a global TMM, and another one is a bit stackable PCI controller.
Okay, that answers my question.
Any more requests?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to request a recompile of the entire Catamount library. Need date is, well, in 20 minutes. The NDRs will be available in 3 weeks.
Methodology?
If you already have a Catamount library, why do you need another?
Does anyone have any mustard?
Well, we had agreed with the developers ahead of time to do this recompile.
Is that true, developers?
We never agreed to that. That guy ripped us off. Last time he told us he'd have timing available on the 14th of November. And what do you think happened? It didn't show up until the 15th. It blew our whole schedule.
Mr. Suxlin, did you get that agreement in writing?
Well, no, Your Honor, but I did mention it at a Friday 5 p.m. meeting the day before the 4th of July shutdown.
Okay, I'll have my decision after a short recess.
So will Bob McGowan and Eric Suslin get their Phase 1 approval? Will the requests ever be considered? Even if they do get commitments, will the work actually get done? We'll find out in just a moment when we hear Judge Pickup's decision.
Helios! Helios! Hey! Говорят, Helios, что ты недавно поймал много больших. Какой у тебя секрет?
I seen a paneling person at Volta Group Bazilios. Oh, I somehow for Sava Universitet.
Helios, мой друг, не ужели ты не работает с этими пиратами, этими блюбердами, этими коммунистами?
No, Zilios. Lenden Spectrum Services. To transfer den personen for Volta Group at the scale Halmulata High Tech. And personen for IBM.
IBM? Как такая большая компьютерская компания помогает таким неважным рыбакам, как нам?
Dat wijst at den Krajurke Zilios. Haar samenhang met. To trust den personen IBM. Verklakkens factor English werd intact.
Правда? О, и передо мной тоже. Это чудесно.
Haar samenhang met. De Jude skills my 3 klakken baskoen. Hij die eens groepen nou iets fokken. Han took zijn vertellings naar Sweden.
И это CIA из IBM. У них такая хорошая технология. Но я еще не понимаю, как эта работа помогает ловить рыбу, хороший друг.
Fire handling. Sextecking acting.
Oh? Oh?
Ja.
Oh! Hola!
Hij somehow had een mobilet information.
Oh! Как это работает? Машина находит рыбу электрическими волнами? Проверяет ли она морской прилив и отлив, ток, температуру океана?
Это Gregorine. I concluded non-mental 13 is Swahili.
Oh.
For I evaluate yesterday you clear.
Oh. Oh! Oh!
Success. I live it in Libby stabil. Det din som her IBM teknologi.
IBM.
All rise.
Please be seated. Mr. McGowan, your documentation is superb. I have to agree that you legitimately have a reason to request your 5 new books. However, there is one small flaw in your request. For abstract, you went 2 characters beyond the 68 character limit. Therefore, I'm only granting you 5 exact copies of the IOs that already exist, not the complex cores you requested. Mr. Suxland, as I always say, you should get any agreement in writing. Because you didn't, it's your word against the developers. And since the deadline for your request is 10 minutes from now, and I know that the developers are taking me water skiing then, I hereby deny your request. Ah, geez, I broke my lifesavers.
Yeah.
Yeah! Party on, Judge Pickup!
Ow!
Ah, somebody call the 5-3s, will you?
Well, the judge really let you know that when it comes to paperwork, you'd better have it complete and by the book. Have you learned your lesson today?
Well, I can't believe a small technicality like that will now cause us to lose valuable customers. What do I need 5 copies of the same stupid I.O. for?
I'm going to move the cutoff date of my next release up, and I'm not going to tell anyone.
Okay, whatever. Officer Beers has some documents for you to sign in the back. Developers, you really won big in there today. What are you going to do with all that extra time that you have now?
Yeah, we haven't had to do any models for 6 months now. It's been great. We've been surfing the web for cool computer games to play at work.
Sounds good. Officer Beers has some documents for you to sign. There you have it. Judge Pickup has again ruled in favor of the developers. You'd think he was really a developer himself. I'm Rug Llewellyn, and until next time, remember, if you need a model in a hurry, don't bother requesting it from the rules court. Do it yourself.
Hey, wait up, guys. I brought my boogie board today.